Hello everybody, my name is Kylon3639. Welcome back to another video. Today, in this one, it's another card analysis video, and this one is going to be why Triple Tactic Talents is worth $90 today. Triple Tactic Talents was released in Rise of the Duelist last June, I think, last year in June. Yeah, it's one of those Rise of the Duelist cards that shot up in price, such as Forbidden Droplet, which if you want to watch a card analysis on Forbidden Droplet, I'll put in a link in the description down below. So yeah, it was one of those cards that shot up in price in Rise of the Duelist, making Rise of the Duelist booster box even more expensive than it already is. So in this video, we're covering why Triple Tactics is worth so much. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Before we get into the card analysis, I just want to show you how much Triple Tactics is currently going for. And as you can see, it is going for a ridiculous price of $95 right now. It's a normal medium, apparently, according to TCG. It's supposed to be $88.16. But if you go to the sellers of who's selling this card, one's selling it for $95, but that's in Japanese, or $79, my bad. But all the others that are in English are $95, $96, $96, $99, goes up to $99. Then it starts getting to the $100 range the further you go. So the cheapest you can get this card right now on TCG Player is $95. So yeah, hell of an expensive card right now. So yeah, let's get into the card analysis video though. Covering the effect of Triple Tactic Talents first, just to get a better understanding of what the card can do. So if you can only activate, if your opponent activates a monster effect during your main phase this turn, activate one of these effects. So you get to choose one of these effects. Either draw 2 cards, take control of one of your monsters until the end phase, or look at your opponent's hand and choose one card and shuffle it into the deck. You can only activate one Triple Tactics talents per turn. So what are the advantages of that effect? So there are 4 that I have identified. One, has your a Pot of Greed effect onto it, which is a banned card. Number 2, it has a Change of Heart effect on it, which is also a banned card. And number 3, it has a Forceful Sentry effect, which is also a banned card to this day. This card is good because it contains 3 banned cards within its card effect. That is actually pretty amazing. And then the Change of Heart effect doesn't even target a monster, so you can take things control like Dragoon and something like that. And then number 4, it punishes your opponent for activating something like a hand trap during your turn, and punishes them by like, okay, you're gonna stop something of mine. Let me get a Pot of Greed effect. Let me take one of your monsters of hell. Let me look at your hand real quick. Something like that. And that's why it's so good and why it's so worth it. Why it's worth so much right now. So there are the advantages I have identified with the cards. Now on to the disadvantages of Triple Tactic Talents. The first one is your opponent has to activate the monster effect during your main phase. So they can get around this effect, and players have been getting around this effect by activating effects during the standby phase or something like that. So it's like it has to be during your main phase. So if they activate something during standby or something during battle phase, Triple Tactic Talents cannot activate then, which is like somewhat of a disadvantage because, again, like I said, there have been some players that have been playing around this card by activating cards that would be susceptible to Triple Tactics during the standby phase instead of during the main phase. And then number 2, it must be a monster effect, so no spells or traps count towards it. So if you verse something like an Eldritch deck that has like 20 traps out in the fucking back row, if they just activate a trap, Triple Tactic Talents cannot activate in that case. So yeah, those are the disadvantages to the card. So is Triple Tactic Talents worth buying? Not at its current price, I would say. Yes, it's a very, very good card. That's why I didn't say, is this card good? That's why I put, is this card worth it? It's because it is a good card. A card that contains 3 banned cards currently on the ban list will be a good card, no matter how you put it. But at its current price, which is $95 when we checked on TCG Player, no, it's not worth that. The only decks that can really take advantage of this is like combo decks. Virtual Worlds used to play this, but they no longer do because they figured out it kind of bricks the deck a little bit, so they put in extenders instead of Triple Tactic Talents, and it made the check way cheaper as well in the things of it, and that's basically the top deck right now, and they don't need Triple Tactic Talents. Same thing with Drytrons. It's like, I guess they can use this, but they'd rather just have extenders that help them get to their final board than playing something like Triple Tactic Talents in their thing. Maybe this be a good side card, but would you want to spend $95 on a card that's only going to be in your side deck and not in your main deck. Right now, this just does not seem main deck play. No control deck is ever going to play this because they're just going to be playing 20 traps and that's about it, and that'll push them through the day. But this can only be used in combo decks, and even the combo decks right now are not using it because it's just, they would rather play something else that will help him extend. It's a very good card nonetheless. It will see side deck play. If you are able to afford it and want to play it, go ahead. It's a very good card, but right now, $95 is kind of really expensive. I don't think this is really worth buying at $95. This is also the reason why Called by the Grave is limited to 1, which is another thing I really hate about that. And Triple Tactics is the reason why Called by the Grave is limited to 1. Called by the Grave is a very cheaper version of Called by the than Triple Tactic Talents, but that's limited because they want to sell Triple Tactic Talents. I hope Called by the Grave comes back on the next ban list because Called by the Grave is way cheaper and can actually help you out because it can negate a hand trap instead of letting the hand trap go through and then gaining effects based off that. But yeah, Triple Tactics, very good card, but not worth it at its current price. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. A very short video, not that long today. Again, it was only one card. There's really nothing that got revealed in this past week that's worth talking about. So I just decided to do an old card such as Triple Tactic Talents. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Good.